Well then, we are here for the most ridiculous reading of a fanfiction I've ever done. Now, oh boy, so, obviously as you can see right here, it's called Indiana Jaune, Raiders of the Lost Ark. So, by BillNyeTheRWBYGuy. Sorry, this is pretty ridiculous, but this is the first reading. I've never read this before. Jeez. I've never read this before because, I saw this and I was like, oh my god, please. So, join Dr. Jaune as he searches for the said mythical Ark of the Covenant. And then it says, Jaune cusses a bit in the story, whatever. The sad thing is it's been canceled, so technically it's not finished. We'll have to deal with it because this is going to be pretty good. Time to read. First chapter, Prologue. And we're going to kind of skip the author's notes. So, oh my god. Currently focused on finishing Nazis in Remnant. Oh my god. Alright. Guess I have more things to read. Okay. It was a human day in the southern islands of Remnant. A few men were exploring the jungles, led by a figure in a fedora. One of them tied a donkey to a tree as they entered the deeper part of the lusher parts of the forest. Yeah. One of the men tried to clear a part of the jungle blocking their path, only to be scared by a few bats that flew out of an ancient-looking idol. Wow, Dracula's gonna get me. Two of the men saw a stick protruding out of a tree trunk. They ran to it and pulled it out, inspecting it closely. Oh god, I don't know how to say that. The Hovitos are near. Or Hovit, I don't know. Sorry. Licks the tip of the dart and If they knew we were here, they would have killed us already. The remaining three trekked deeper until they came to a medium-sized lake. Jeez. The one wearing a fedora took out a map and notioned for one of his accomplices, Satipo, to hand him a second piece of the map. Lance came onto the scene, eyes shifting. He pulled out his revolver and pulled back the hammer. The fedora-wearing figure heard it as he reached for his whip. Swish, thack, or thwack. The would-be assassin pulled back his hand in fear and pain as he fled. Indiana Jaune stepped out of the shadows, his stare menacing. Lance did not dare to look back as he retreated into the jungle. Amateur. Ooh. This is very, this is very Indiana Jones. If you remember Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is another reason why I wanted to read this, because, I like Indiana Jones quite a bit. So, this is going to be interesting. The two neared the cave entrance as Jaune grabbed a torch from Satipo's bag. This is it. This is where Forrestal cashed in. A friend of yours? A rival. He was good. He was very good. Senor, nobody's come out of there alive. Just shut up and go in the cave. Jaune and Satipo entered the cave, Jaune leading the way as Satipo handled Jaune's back. That's not really like... It's not really like... it's not really good writing there. Whatever. Senor, turn around. Jaune turned around. 3 huge spiders were on his back. His eyes rolled as he brushed the arachnids off. Then he notioned for Satipo to turn around. A dozen or so eight-legged freaks were crawling all over him. Sean helped his friend as Sadipo winced, trying not to move. Oh God. The two continued on as John saw a beam of light entering the room. He stopped his comrade, signaling him to go around the light. After they were able to evade the beam's area, Sean swiped his hand over the area, causing spikes to quickly emerge from the walls. A body was caught on them. The blood was fresh. Ah, wah. Wah! Dodge the traps this time. Small time skip. Sean lashed his whip onto a tree branch as he swung over a gap in the floor. Sadipo too swung, he almost fell off, saved by Jean's quick reflexes. The idol was in their sights. Oh boy. Oh, I didn't read chapter 1's name. We can just go in here, hold on. Chapter 1 is called Forestall. Okay, that makes sense. Chapter 2, The Idol. Let us go, Senor. There is nothing to fear here. John grabbed Sadipo's shirt and pulled him away from the hall to the idol. That's what I'm afraid of. He grabbed the torch out the flame. And out the flame. I guess he meant put out the flame, but whatever. It's fine. O is next to P on a keyboard. It's fine. He placed it down on one of the tiles and did not flinch as an arrow pierced the torch. Keep this as a reminder. He hands the torch to Sadipo. Stay here. Of course, senor. He was able to dodge the traps as he came ever closer to the golden-clad idol in front of him. The archaeologist knew taking the idol wouldn't be a cakewalk. He knew it was still too easy. He took out a bag of sand he had along the way and carefully adjusted the weight. Sadipo watched and nervously rubbed his hands, silently praying for the archaeologist's success. Jean then carefully grabbed the idol and quickly placed the bag of sand where the idol should have been. Sadipo sighed in relief as Jean turned around. Suddenly, he heard a rumbling noise, and as he dreadfully looked back to the idol. Oh crap! Run, Senor! Run, Senor! Run! John started to run as the temple came apart around him. Arrows whizzed all around as he mindlessly ran through the arrow field. He came to the ridge just as Sadipo swung across the gap. Throw me the whip. Throw me the idol. Jean hesitated. He had been betrayed by fellow explorers many times before. This might be another attempt. No time to argue. Throw me the idol and I throw the whip. John growled as he threw the idol at his partner. He motioned for him to give the whip as he had promised, but Sadipo had the devious look on his face. Give me the whip! Adios, senor. That's not how you spell adios. I should have said it. Adois, senor. Drops John's whip. Fuck you! Sadipo dashed into the hallway as John stood there dumbfounded. What do I do now? Oh god. Chapter 3, They See Me Rolling. I'm pretty sure this is the last, legitimate chapter. Oh, okay, fine. Cardin, Belloc. Got it. Good. Glad they're putting more characters. You could have at least made, you could have at least put, Sadipo as, one of the main, or, he could have had a name. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because he doesn't show up. Whatever. Not gonna get into that. They see me rolling. Oh my god. John jumped. He didn't know why or how, but he made it. Just barely hanging by the ledge, he was able to pull himself up. Grabbing his whip, he slithered under a closing stone gate. Whew. John was about to turn when he saw a familiar face, Sadipo. But he wasn't moving. Then John noticed the idiot accidentally walked into the light after John specifically told him not to. Spike stuck into his back, and as his face was one of horror. Oh well, adios, asshole. Alright, good job. Then he heard a rumbling noise. He looked up and saw a boulder. Wait, what? Wah! Sean started running, and I mean running. He ran so fast his legs could have come off. The boulder was coming closer and closer. Then his salvation neared the exit. John he rolled out of the cave, webs wrapped all over his body. He knew it was over, but it wasn't just yet. Navitos surrounded him, bows drawn, arrows at the ready, all pointed at him. He saw lads, of course, the bastard told them. But he wasn't moving, he was dead. Round as boots. It was an old rival, one that would almost always use sneaky tactics to steal his finds. Carden Belloc Winchester. Oh my god, please. Oh, that's just disappointing. We got an empty chapter here. Dang it! Okay, so sadly that is the end. Because obviously it said discontinued in the title, and it hasn't been updated since last year. Well, my birthday last year, because, whatever. Funnily enough. Updated as in a chapter was made. But that's fine. Realistically, it was a complete, basically a complete copy besides, some of the characters' names being changed. I could have only assumed that there would be the rest of Team Juniper involved and whatever else, other RWBY characters. I don't even know. So, yeah. But, just because I want to do this, no, I don't want to add to my library. Let's see what this guy has, because I kind of want to see. So, I don't know if I want to read this, because, it's a prequel, so I might as well just do that. You see my crazy things in here. Whatever. Oh my god, the lag. Pretty ridiculous. Oh, you're a special ops? Oh, jeez. I hope not. You know what? We'll see what's going on with this, even though I don't really like. Okay, hold on. Let's just move. Come on, go to the next thing. All right, whatever. Oh my goodness. More of them. No thanks. No thanks. Oh my goodness, jeez. And I think we'll give up on that one. Hey! So, basically, that is, I don't know why I just did that. Anyways, notifications bother me. Anyways, that was a first reading of Jaune, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Which, I would have been nice to finish, but, it's fine. There are other stories that won't be finished at all, that'll show on here, so, might as well just do this one anyways.